What up, Butter Peak? Yo, you got me shy to speak. Do the same dime piece that I saw last week on the dance floor. Yo, the way you glide, you make a club of thugs do the electric slide. Pretty in pink. Come here, let me buy you a drink. I'm a better sour orders, put us both in sync. My name is Bobby, and I don't usually dance that much. I play the wall. But girl, you got that magic touch that lure me in like a fly into the spider's web. Not these everyday hoes sweating ghetto celeb. Power roll. I heard you got the good power, you. Let's slip to my crib for an hour or two.
Sábelo, porque esta es la rumba. Ven baila conmigo en esta rumba. Sábelo, porque esta es la rumba.
Hey, hey, hey.
Ven baila conmigo en esta rumba.
Hey, 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 Butter Pecan, what's that lingo you speaking? It sound like let's me and you fly for the weekend. I got drinks and tasty treats to sink your teeth in. Yo, Poppy, two-way beeping, let them know that you cheating. Running around indecent exposed without no clothes. There it goes, Moby Dick, and there she blows. You got me covered, girl, and it shows. And I suppose we can play doctor soon as I drop out your boat.
I don't wanna dance, baby girl, it's like my legs is on strike. Boogie that ass to the bar, snatch a Remy, no wipes. I'm in the corner, we could vibe all night. Polite, I need a bag of that grass to blast me out of sight like a satellite. Bigger, what up? Yo, long time, good to see you. Looking shorty ass, shaking like the system in my vehicle. Clubbing 20 deep, bugging all types of funny freaks. Mouths wide shut, we let our love for the money speak.
Sábelo, porque esta es la rumba. Ven baila conmigo en esta rumba.
Yo, open season, open fire, Beretta barbed wire, first platoon, strike soon, Scott missile on the whistle, up in the club with the pistol, this chick bumped into me like you big joint official, and D-so, blow out your back, yo, she was like, yo, Negro, pump on all that trash, you best believe, so I introduced a nightcap, she was like, I like that, later on tonight, you know, I got to spit that, blow in a half, blow out her back, I like it rough and I hope she's rough back. She was like, say her name, I said, say my back. She was like, yo, daddy, I love her like that. Beretta, stay giving it. Power you so good, I just might have to jizz in it.
Sábelo, porque esta es la rumba. Ven baila conmigo en esta rumba. Sábelo, porque esta es la rumba. Ven baila conmigo en esta rumba. Sábelo, porque esta es la rumba. Ven baila conmigo en esta rumba. Sábelo, porque esta es la rumba. Ven baila conmigo en esta rumba.
What is going on, everyone? Welcome to Worst After Dark. We're going to do a little late night lornication. Was going to do a Jorn stream, but in light of everything going on and with Jorlai coming next week, I want to do a robot call since I haven't heard a lot of these. So these are still new to me. So want to start out and say hi to some people, honest, who got roasted. If you guys didn't see the complete evisceration of Reborn, who I'm sure by now has deleted all channels, I might play that later after the call. Got some sad dad content maybe we'll get to with a little cheater pop that you guys haven't seen yet. Honest, Link, Lavelle, 5/5 of Westmost, B's Knees, WB/H. Hope you're feeling better, recuperating from that bug bite. Dick Hungwell, Cyber Squeak, Duchess, Callie Slime Bucket Witch Lady. Always good to see you. Vexy, Rachel D. Hold on. Amy Ramirez, and it looks like that's gonna round it out for now. I got a poll up, guys. Pick what you want what you want me to play. It looks like right now a ring only for you is winning. So we'll get ready to start that. So if you were at Sundays with Cod earlier, you heard the big announcement that there will be some new content provided by Heelborne, which where he gets it, who knows? But it's a new Joran catfish, and I read it, and it's some of the best. I mean, in my opinion, the best Joran content that's out there. So can't wait for you guys to get your hands on that. But it looks like a ring for you, a ring only for you is going to win. Yeah, I agree. WB/H says Heelborne over Reborn, and I agree. That's like, genies over cheerleaders, if you ask me. So let's get started with a ring only for you. So let me just get that loaded up. And guys, please like the stream. I do have some Queen of Spade loaded up, and I will play it at any moment, and it's awful no matter when I play it. So without any further ado, let's get started with this call. I love you.
Hi. You don't have Will's phone? Will you be able to get it? I don't know if you're getting it or what. No. So you can't get Will's phone? Crap. What about at 7:30? Will you be able to get it then? Will you be able to get it at 7:30? Yes, no. Honey?
It's baffling how long this guy will sit there just waiting for some kind of reply from the robot. It's baffling.
I don't know what you're doing. It's 3 bangs. I don't know what 3 bangs is. Will you be able to get Will's phone at 7:30? You're giving me 3 bangs there. Is that a maybe? Okay. You want me to call you back at 7:30? Maybe. No, was that no or maybe? Or yes? Which one? Honey, you're knocking so many times. You want me to stay on the phone right now? Yes. Okay. Can I watch TV while I'm staying on the phone with you? So you get Will's phone? No.
And then, like, no wonder that this man is jealous of any person or influence in the robot's life. He's asking permission to watch TV while he's sitting there in complete silence. Like, why are you asking permission? You guys aren't talking. All you're hearing is slight knocking. So of course he's going to be jealous of Rod and Todd and Ned Flanders and the rest of the Simpsons crew, because any man is going to outshine. That doesn't have to be a man. Just any person with an ounce of backbone is going to beat this guy out.
You want me to talk? What can I talk about? Let me see. Want me to tell you what I've done in the last few days? Day before yesterday. I don't remember what I did. Let me think. What did I do? Holy hell, what the hell did I do? Oh, I sanded the Bondo on the truck and primed it. Put primer on it. Then I put 4 rings on the body, on the bed of the, on the top of the bed of the top part of the bed. Then I gotta I gotta do the rocker panels on it too, which I'll probably do on Sunday. So then I'll have to Bondo that and sand it and prime it. I can't hear you, honey. Are you there? It's like you didn't see you. It says you're still there. You must put me on mute. I'm gonna wait to talk until I can hear that you're there. Hi, honey. I don't know what happened. You don't know? I wouldn't doubt if it might be the weather, because we're supposed to get a lot of.
Holy shit, sheetrock, weather, working on some bullshit. That's all he talks about every day. But he'd rather sit on the phone in complete silence, because at least then he knows where the robot is. Like, if the robot's on the phone with him, the robot's probably not cheating. So he's fine with the silence. He's fine with the uncomfortable just sitting there and saying nothing and repeating the same shit over and over again. As long as he just, that's all. It doesn't have to be quality time. I said it before. It doesn't have to be quality time. It's the quantity that matters with him.
Rain and mixed snow, rain and snow, and I get a sneeze. Excuse me. Yeah. But it was supposed to start, I don't know, sometime tonight. I know it's affecting Channel 5. So I can't even watch Channel 5 right now. I go watch it and it winds up freezing on the screen. So I get it on Channel 2. So I couldn't even watch Channel 5 news. So it sucks. But anyway, let me see what I do. um,
If you're yawning just thinking about your day, it's probably not worth telling anyone about your day. Keep that shit to yourself.
I had to go buy a welder. So I can't find anybody that close enough to weld stuff I needed welded on the truck. So I went and bought a welder. Now I gotta learn how to use it. So I'll do that on Sunday. I pretty much know how to use it, but I gotta learn the little things about it so I don't wind up zapping myself. So, but at least now I got one, so I can actually do a lot with it. And I cleaned out.
Every time he goes, and I want to say, you said it wouldn't be a troll.
The half of the shed that Roy's not staying in after I get all the tools in. Cleaned that out today. No, I didn't. You gave me 2 taps. That was a no. Cleaned out the shed today and put stuff back in there before so it don't get rained on. I started organizing it. Got a lot organized, but still got a lot left to do. I cut some wood for Roy this morning and brought in a whole crap load of wood for him. So that way he wouldn't have to deal with wet wood. And yesterday, what did I do yesterday? I went to the dump. Didn't pick anything up at the dump. Just went to the dump. What else did I do? I don't remember what else I did. I think the hell did I do? I know I went over and talked to Travis to see if he could show me how to weld. He said he could, but his sister's up, so he didn't know when he could do it. He said it might be sometime this weekend before he goes fishing, or it might even be Monday. So I'm just gonna try it myself on Sunday. Um, hmm. I don't remember what else I did yesterday.
Hey, Dan Jones, I saw Cat G coming, Anderson Birdbath, Amy Ramirez, WB/H, dude, good night, hope you feel better, and of course, sleep well. Gay Mangoes, did I see you already? You gotta forgive me. Lauren is we're 11 minutes in, and have we heard the robot once? He's just gonna keep going with this, isn't he?
I know it's something. I don't remember what the hell it was. My lawyer called today. I got a conference call with him and Sean and Stacy next Friday at 10:30. He's gonna call me at 10 o'clock though. My lawyer's gonna call me at 10 o'clock. So he said he talked to Stacy and Sean both today. Mom has to go pick out Sharon up at the airport tomorrow. It's supposed to be bad weather. Me and Roy are gonna go over to Teardown House tomorrow to take out the 3 doors that are there, put 1 door in.
Dan Jones, it ramps up, but remember he is happy in this, and that's the what I was saying. Like he's not an angry person right now, but he talks like a retiree. If you've ever talked to a retiree, they're pretty much every day just kind of melds into the next day. So they don't remember when they did shit, and if they don't have a whole lot going on, they'll just tell you about the minute details of their day. He already sounds like one of those people that a telemarketer would call to try and sell life insurance, and they end up sitting on the phone with him for an hour because he just wants to tell them all about his problems and various people in his life that he expects them to know and remember from this one conversation they're having. And it's wow, his life has really gone downhill. I mean, not that it was really uphill before, but just to see where he's at now, not counting the sweet stash.
And block off the other 2 entrances. So we might actually wind up spending all day there because we'll have to have Mom pick us up and then she'll have to bring us back. I can't use my truck yet on the road yet. So Tuesday I'll be able to get it inspected and I'll be able to drive back on the road again. Providing they don't screw me over again like they did last week.
Hey, Slothcat, Omega Ebear, and Donde, welcome.
Which they shouldn't, I hope. Haven't heard anything from Ron yet. I called him today, but he was on the phone with someone else, so I left him a message. Told him I was looking for an update. She's, yeah, this show auction, storage auctions down in Texas. That's on TV. They bought these 2 guys bought a storage locker for $350, and it had a wooden. I guess you're gonna play music to me.
What does he think Jamie is? And I'm asking this for real. What does he think Jamie is doing right now while not responding? What in his mind? What is Jamie just laying there and unable to move and or communicate in any way? So that's why he's just talking for 15 minutes and 6 seconds.
Two guys bought a storage locker that had $4,000 worth of gold in it. They bought the locker for $350. That's an interesting song. Do you think you'd be able to get Will? You think you'd be able to get Will's phone yet? No. Is he over his girlfriend's house? Yeah. Shit. That sucks. Selling me this 3.5-inch insulation, styrofoam insulation. So we're gonna take and put that underneath the metal shed where Roy's living quarters is. So we help keep the floor warm. She's selling it to me for $175. Roy said it's over. She paid like $2,000 for it. But she was gonna use it in their house, and she had it all cut for walls and everything. She took it back out, and she wants to use fiberglass.
If you ever talk for 15 minutes and after 15 minutes you're at the point where all you have left to talk about is the amazing deal you got on used insulation, take a long look in the mirror at where you are and what's going on in your life, because that's the point Lorne is at. He already rebooted himself and started asking about the phone again because he didn't know what else to talk about. You have nothing to talk about. When you sit and you're saying this stuff and you hear that you have nothing, you have to hear it yourself and say, holy shit, my life is meaningless and going nowhere. I need to find some sort of purpose outside of trying to convince this robot to move to Maine. Like, be the change you want to see in yourself. If you want to see the secret, the reason why it was popular is because it was all about just manifesting what you see for your own future. So if you want to see yourself happy with some woman, then make yourself something that some woman would be happy with, because until that happens, this is where you'll be, waiting for a robot to answer you on the phone, probably because Will was taking a poop. I don't know what Will was doing.
Insulation. But she wanted it out of her house. It was blocking her bedroom, so she couldn't get into her bedroom. Yep. Hold on, honey. Sadie's up there barking at something. Sadie, get in here. Sadie. Roscoe, get in here. Come on. Come on, Doofy. Good babies. You stay inside. She must have heard a deer or something, or smelled them. You don't know what time Will's gonna be back, do you? No.
Omega, the happiest time of the year for Lorne is not Christmas, it's the yard sale. And you're right, because it gives him a chance to interact, and you almost see him light up to be able to communicate. Because it's not that Lorne isn't a jovial, or can put on the picture the face of a jovial, happy, charming man. You know, like he's that guy that'll tell you the same joke. If you work at a gas station and he comes in every day for a coffee, he's going to tell you a rotation of jokes, or, oh, you're working hard or hardly working, and it'll be one of those variations. He'll laugh every fucking time. But he's on the surface not an unlikable guy. So he gets to be that, and he gets to talk to people who may be coming from other places who don't know the story of Lorne. So for that one day, it's like that Twilight Zone episode where the mannequins got to go out and live like real people for a day, or like The Mask when Rocky Dennis on Halloween got to feel normal because everyone else is wearing a mask. So for Lorne, that one day where he gets to just feel like what it's like to be a regular person who never got busted by Hanson, who never was the subject of ridicule online, is that yard sale. And other than that, it's just waiting for a catfish to move in, and the next year's yard sale, or maybe a foil ham, because foil ham's always good.
Come on, pretty girl. Come on. There you go. Good girl. That's a good girl. Silly girl. You just silly girl. I'm having to trick Sadie to get her to take her medicine. This lady bought a locker at the auction. Had a breast
Lorne's that fucker that'll slap your knee when he laughs, isn't he? He's that dude. I fucking hate that dude.
pump in it.
Five-fifths of West Most. I'm actually not familiar with that episode. Sounds very obscure. Very, very obscure.
Sharon's moving down to South Carolina. She bought a piece of land down there, and they've already started construction on her house. She's gonna move down there this summer after they get the house built. I guess this year sometime. So that kind of sucks. She tried to talk Mom into moving down there with her, but
There's 32 people, and I'm at a 50% like rate. So for the other half of you that don't like this stream, why don't we just listen to this?
You know there are three sides to every story. See, I don't know why you've been posting all those memes. Must really wanna have pics with me.
house built. I guess this year sometime. So that kind of sucks. She tried to talk Mom into moving down there with her, but Mom doesn't want to. But she'll probably go down during the wintertime though. Play some music if you want to, honey. Love you, Jamie. They should be here sometime this week to hook up my phone and internet for the business.
MMM, Evil Little McNuggets, thank you for joining us. And MMM Honest, I like lo-fi study music. You like lo-fi study music? Why didn't you say so? Why didn't you say so? I will put on some lo-fi study music for you guys. A little background music for while we stream. Let's get that going.
I love it when you pretend to be Rev. Yeah, give me that small thing. Yeah.
And this is Todd and Mitch.
Talk out of my ass.
I sell
Defamation. Defamation.
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 I sell
Defamation.
They should be here sometime this week to hook up hook up my phone and internet for the business. You're silly. You're being silly. Yes, you're being a silly girl. Oh, oh. Silly. You're silly.
Sorry, I was loving my dogs. You know, I like to love my dogs. Sorry if that bothered you.
Oh, you're cuffing me. Ouch. You're silly. You're silly. You're silly. Yes, honey. Sorry, I was playing with Sadie.
Hey, Jamie.
Okay.
How did I know he was going to do? He was going to apologize for playing with his dog. Like you would ever have to apologize for playing with your fucking pet.
Lay down. Relax.
Look at that booty. No, Jamie, put it down. Wait, no, I'm not gonna smack it. Yeah.
27 minutes in, he finally hears another voice. Jorn's fake laugh is in the chat. Nobody mention a non-existent pizza because that's liable to set it off.
Jamie, put it down. All right. Yeah, here you go. Now I'm right. Now I'm okay. Yeah, tell him I said hi. All right.
Hello.
Hi, honey.
Hello.
Yeah, that's better. I can talk to you. And you can talk back.
I guess.
What do you mean you guess? Don't you want to talk back? Hello? You there? Hello? Oh, there you are.
What?
I said hello and I couldn't hear anything. You didn't respond, so I didn't think you were there.
These past 2 days have been very relaxing.
They have, huh?
Yeah.
Why? Cause I weren't around.
You weren't.
Well, I weren't around. You didn't get to talk to me. I thought that's what you meant. Was they were relaxing because I weren't around? So what have you done these past 2 days?
Oh, this and that.
Huh?
Oh, this and that.
This and that. What's this and that? This and that is kind of vague.
Crime Watch Bailey, buongiorno, MMM.
Treated myself.
Would you treat yourself to?
Got a lot of work done too.
Oh yeah, that's good.
It was.
What'd you get done for work? Do your laundry and all that good stuff?
Laundry.
Yeah, laundry. Did you do your laundry? Wash your clothes? Laundry? Good stuff like that? Housework
What
type
does
stuff?
that have to do with work?
Oh, that's work. Doing laundry and housework. I thought
Oh,
that's
my
what you
job
meant.
is housework.
I thought that's what you meant was you got a lot of stuff done.
Lauren knew exactly what she meant because if you go back and listen to it, I won't do it, but his voice actually cracks a little bit when he asks what you do for work. Because he knows exactly what that means. Like if Lauren says he had a hard day working and he overvalues his work hundreds of dollars per hour, I wash dishes, it's the $150 for the 30 minutes I did it. But if Jamie had a hard day at work, it could mean that Jamie had, the 5-person gangbang and they were all dressed as genies. I don't know what goes on their set, but so Lauren doesn't want to know, but at the same time he needs to know to feed his own jealousy, but also because I feel like he kind of likes it as much, and he probably hates that, but he kind of likes it.
What'd you get done for work?
Put a lot of miles on both does.
I thought I'd like to put a lot of miles on you.
What?
Said I'd like to put a lot of miles on you.
I also ate the golden pussy and ass.
Now that's a hard day of work. That's when you estimate your work in hundreds of dollars per hour, not ripping up someone's old insulation to put under your floor to keep your floor warm under the marble floor.
That kind of work. Yeah. Did you make some good money? Because that's the important thing.
Well, I thought I'd clarify because you were talking about housework as my job.
No, wow. When you said you got a lot of work done, I thought you were talking about housework. I thought you were talking about doing laundry and stuff like that.
Why? Because that's your job.
That's anybody's job.
Oh, okay.
It's everybody's job to do housework. So what else did you do?
So why are you getting internet installed when you don't know about your computer yet?
I know I'm going to get my computer back. I already talked to Stacy. I already
How
went
do
over it
you
with
know?
Stacy. Because I already talked to Stacy about it. I even told her, I said, so it's all right that I get the phone and the internet hook up. I'm not going to, because I don't want to pay for the internet if I'm not going to be able to get my computer back. And she said, yeah, you're fine. You can go ahead and get the internet. Just have to make sure you have a monitor on your computer. I said, okay.
What does the monitor do?
They monitor where I go, make sure I'm not doing anything illegal on the internet, anything that I'm not supposed to be doing.
Oh, are you not allowed certain places?
Yeah, well, they monitor for like porn sites and child porn and all that shit.
Oh, okay. That wasn't my question, though.
Yeah, well, I'm not allowed to go certain places. Like porn sites, I don't. Quite sure I'm not allowed to go on porn sites, but I've never gone on them anyway.
He says that like it makes him morally superior. I don't go on porn sites, but he did, in fact, sit in front of a computer with what he thought was a child, and did all kinds of stuff for them, and asked for pictures, and wanted to make his own porn with this child. So the fact that he doesn't go on like Pornhub, it doesn't make him better than people. Actually, if you look at the statistics, it makes him the minority. So like just the way he talks to her about his drinking, her drinking now, and the way he talks about like porn or visiting a sex worker, I'm sure he would think of, like going to a prostitute for him would be just disgusting, as it's the most disgusting thing he can do, again, barring the fact that he has had multiple relationships with teenagers as a full blown ass adult.
I like the real thing. But they
I've never
monitor.
been monitored, so I don't know how it works. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, they monitor where you go on it. Because if you go somewhere like on a porn site or something like that, then they notify your probation officer. At least I think.
Tyler, I believe him that he didn't watch porn. Like I do think, and it could, like it's one of those things, like in small doses versus someone who's addicted to it. But I think Lauren has some really weird ideas about if he has sex with someone, that automatically would mean that they are in a very Lauren having a one night stand is laughable, just because you know how he would act afterwards. He would own that person, and he would want to hang out with them the next day and the next day. And if he saw them talking to anyone, he'd get really jealous. So yeah, I don't think he, and also there's no, underage children that he's going to find on those sites, and that could be a big part. I know he is an opportunity predator, but he had multiple relationships with children, not and then was trying again. So it's or not that she was underage, but very very young, especially for his age. So that could be part of it too. Who knows?
It must be. I'm trying to remember from when I had it before. If I had
Right,
put
so
information.
where are you not allowed to go? Just porn sites?
Yeah, I think so. That's pretty much it. I'll find out. Well, Stacy will tell me. There probably might be a stipulation of where I can go and where I can't go and all that. She'll probably give me a paper on it and stuff, because I can't remember. It's been so long, I don't remember the last time. I'm trying to remember the last time, but I don't remember. All I know is you can't go Well, and I don't think you can talk to anybody that's underage. I know it has mostly to do with sex stuff.
What
But I
about
think
social media?
I don't know. I don't. They might put that stipulation on me because of YouTube, but I'm gonna when I talk to my lawyer before we have the conference call with Stacy and Sean, I'm gonna tell them I don't want the stipulation of me not being able to go on social media on there because I can get into YouTube and get my account and see what I have for money in there, get that money out of there, and I'll probably leave the site alone until so that way nobody knows that I'm in there.
Honest said there were porn magazines, though. I'm sure in the military there were guys that would have offered him a peek at their porn mags. I mean, growing up where he grew up, he probably had access to mag. I'm sure Dale was his name Dale. I'm sure. I mean, Playboy was really popular, especially back when Lauren would have been younger. He absolutely would have seen it. But there's a huge, vast difference between getting a sneak at Playboy or seeing some scrambled boobs on HBO and like actual, porn. And so if Lauren had never seen that, it could sway him that way. Where some people who are addicted to porn, they see sex in one way, whereas maybe Lauren just to him, it's I don't know, but he seems to have a very this very adverse reaction to porn, even though he's with someone who this is what they do. It's like if your significant other was a chef, and I don't know, you just drink water. I don't know. It's really odd. It's really like, and not only does he, it's not that he doesn't do it. He legally can't. Like he's not allowed to.
But I don't care to go on YouTube anyway. I just want to go in there and see what I have in there for money, get that money out of there. And I don't want to talk to anybody else on unless it's unless it's family, friends, and you. Which most of my friends don't really go on there anyway, that I know of. My sister might go on some sites, but I don't think she does anymore either. It's gotten old.
You can be okay about having your computer back, but don't know your restrictions.
Because we'll probably go over it on Friday. That's probably what one of the conferences. That's probably what part of the conference call will be. In regards to, but I can't remember exactly. I might even have the paper on it still, but I'd have to look around for it. Actually, it might be in the filing cabinet. Huh?
How are you going to afford all this?
It doesn't cost that much. I'm hoping to get my job back at RC Moore. I'm crossing my fingers
How
for
much is internet, your new line, and the monitor per month?
$85 a month.
All together.
That's all together.
Why isn't Ron calling you back? Sounds like he's avoiding you.
I don't know. Well, I know that they're shorthanded there right now, and Ron said that he's doing the job of 6 other people's jobs because they're shorthanded. So he said he's waiting on word from the guy that he was supposed to talk to. So If he doesn't, I'm gonna call him again on Monday. See what he tells me. And if he still don't have an answer for me, I'm gonna tell him, Ron, don't give me the runaround. I'd rather have you tell me right out straight no than give me the runaround on it. Maybe I'll just put an application right in. Maybe I'll just call Brandy back. Maybe I'll do that. And
if they are that desperate for people, why didn't they hire you then and there?
They're always hiring anyway, but they're shorthanded in the office.
They're always hiring, but they're not calling you. The robot just coming in with the cold metal slap of reality, and Lauren's just taking it. Just smack, smack, smack like an old Looney Tunes cartoon.
So I don't know, honey. I'd like to give you answers to questions, but I don't know. I can't give you any answers because I just don't know. The only thing I can do is go by what Ron's telling me. So that's why I'm thinking
now that
maybe I should.
Sharon is moving, how are you going to apply for jobs?
I'll be able to be on the internet. I should have the internet.
Right.
The phone and the internet will be hooked up this week in the house, but I don't know if I'll have my computer this week or if maybe next week. They can meet have that phone conference on Friday with Stacy and Sean and my lawyer. So I'm figuring it probably won't be till next week that I get my computer.
Right. And what happens if you don't?
If I don't get my computer, well, then I'll still have and I'll go out and buy another one. Stacy already told me that she doesn't care if I have it or not. It's up to me if I want it. If I want to be on the internet, just have a monitor on it.
What were her exact words?
That was her exact words. She said, I'm fine to have be on the internet, just get a monitor on it. But she said, I don't mind if you have a computer or an internet device, as long as you have a monitor on it. But I'm trying to get my computer back because I don't want to buy another one. And I shouldn't have to anyway because they weren't supposed to do anything with my computer. Except
but if you do,
store
what will
it there.
you do?
If I do what?
Right, but if you don't, what will you do?
If I don't what? Get my computer back? Then I'll have to get another computer.
How?
Buy one.
With what money?
Whatever money I can find. Whatever money I come up with.
Find?
Yeah.
Tyler makes a really good point. You know, that's really the root of a lot of his issues. He's just not really got the intellectual capacity to self-analyze and grow and change. And I think we see that commonality with lolcows of all types, right? And that's kind of what makes them lolcows, is that they can't analyze their behavior and go, I'm making an ass of myself. Instead, they'll just keep doing live streams or keep making crazy posts or arguing with people, and they feed the trolls, and it keeps going. I mean, look at Jorn. 3 weeks after being exposed, the guy's back on YouTube with the new channel with Lauren. I mean, the guy actually had a channel on YouTube, and I brought it up to Reborn earlier, but it almost feels like when you listen to Lauren, you can hate him for so many reasons, just based on his personality and his jealousy and the way he treats people, that you almost forget about the Dateline thing. Not that it's always not going to be there, but it's kind of in the back of your head, and you're just thinking about what a piece of shit he is. Because I believe even if Lauren never went on Dateline, he still somehow would have ended up a lolcow because he's just bred for this. Like, no one could be this stupid and never learn a lesson without. And he was online, he would have ended up a lolcow in some way.
Why are you concerned about money?
Like a tree.
Yes, like a tree. Money grows on trees. I'm still on unemployment, honey.
Sorry to pause again. Dan Jones, I often think he is smarter than he lets on. He knew a lot of measures to try and make sure Kayla couldn't get caught. And that's true, but it was all very point and click. These were things that he could have learned off of a bulletin board, learned from someone else that he was training. I mean, he could have learned those things, but it's when it came time to adapt a plan, you saw just how stupid he really was. I mean, the P card, breaking up on MySpace Messenger, because I mean, just the way that the guy thought was it's very juvenile. So he did know some things, but he had learned those things over time. He probably learned them from other underage people that he was talking to. They probably told him they were deleting their archives, or he looked up how to delete your archives, because he really knew very little, and it was just enough so that hopefully he didn't get caught. But I don't think he ever really seriously thought that he was going to get in trouble for what he was doing.
Supposed to go over and work for Mila
right.
Wednesday, but
Riding the corrupt government money. I forgot.
What's that?
You heard me.
No, it sounded like you said riding the corrupt government money.
Oh, but you didn't hear.
Well, I was wondering if that's what you said. I didn't think I heard right. I know you're not going to start getting on my ass. I know you're not going to start getting on my ass. I'm looking for jobs. There's nothing I can do right now. I'm looking for jobs. You supposed to go and work for me. I was supposed to go and work Wednesday, but I couldn't because my truck wasn't inspected. Supposed to go and work for her this week, but I go over, got to bring the doors down to Kelvin. Then I can go work for her.
Have mommy drive you.
Jimmy, are you really fucking starting on me?
You heard me right, you mooch.
Really? Well, at least I don't need my fucking friend to go all over the goddamn country with me.
Good one.
Yeah, well, you want to fucking start? I'll start.
Do you have a friend that would?
Yeah, I do.
Who?
But I don't want my friend to go all over the country with me.
Who?
I don't need my friend to hold my hand every goddamn time I turn around.
Name the friend.
Yeah, what's this
Name
about fucking... What's this that was said Will spanking
Name
you?
the friend.
What's this Will said about spanking you?
Name the friend.
Fuck you.
Good job. You got information from me that act like an ass. You don't play games though, right, Jamie?
I asked questions. You got upset. Not a game. Maybe you should ask your emotions if they are playing a game. But interesting how you put that. Got information. I see what you think of me. Goodbye.
You ask questions that you know will irritate me. And remember I told you how you resent the questions that come into my head? And you never asked me about saying something about spanking you. And it took you a long time to put your ass down when he told you 3 or 4 times. You call that no games? I would like to know what the fuck you call it.
You couldn't name your friend after I asked 5 times. You playing a game?
Alton, are you fucking happy now? Now tell me why you're fucking Flumbo Will.
I'm not texting all night. I can do other things with my time. And keep lying. Alton wouldn't follow you anywhere, liar.
Hello.
What?
What? Why don't you tell me why you were flirting with Will?
I wasn't.
No, that's why you kept your ass up in the air, right? You didn't think I heard all that? So why were you flirting with Will, Jamie?
He said nice booty, so I showed him the merchandise.
Yeah, he said spank it. And you kept your ass up in the air. He said put it down 3 different times. And you still kept your ass in the air.
I was showing what I got.
You don't think he's already seen what you fucking got, Jamie? Seriously?
Pardon?
You don't really think he's already seen what you got?
I was making sure.
Oh, you were making sure because you wanted him to see it. That's nice, Jamie. That's really fucking nice.
To see it.
Huh?
I want everyone to see it.
Of course you want everyone to see it. Everybody but me. Everybody but me, Jamie. Because you don't want to be with me in fucking person. That's why you're staying down there with your fucking friends. That's why you want to carry Will all over the goddamn country with you. Because you're afraid to fucking be face to face with me. Yet you want to, you say you want to fucking be with me so goddamn bad, Jamie. I don't see the fucking proof.
When does Jamie say that exactly? Or is that just in Lauren's head? Because I don't hear Jamie saying a lot how much, or maybe I haven't heard enough of the robot calls where the robot's fawning all over Lauren, but I imagine that doesn't exist. But I hear a lot of, you keep saying you want to be with me, but it seems to be Lauren the one who's saying it constantly.
You send me pictures, what, fucking 6, 7 pictures in a goddamn year's time?
When did I say that?
When did you say what?
Being with you
This
so
is real.
damn bad.
Oh, you don't want to, Jamie? Your answer is going to be really important here.
Why would I want this?
Why would I want this? All you want to do is stay down there and fuck your goddamn friends.
You tell me, bro.
You tell me, bro. Why would I want to be with you if you just want to fucking stay down there and fuck your friends?
You're being crazy right now and I can't deal with it.
Oh, because you can't deal with it, Jamie, because you're the one that's dishing it out. Because you know you're fucking wrong.
Incorrect.
You can't handle that. You cannot fucking handle that.
Incorrect.
And now answer this question. You're always asking me about my finances, about my shit.
Now he's anger stacking. And I had an ex who used to do this. Like, you know, that they would get mad about one thing and then they anger stack because they don't want to just, like, now they get to be mad, like they're upset, so they want to get mad at you about shit you did 2 fucking weeks ago. You left a plate in the refrigerator. You were defrosting some chicken, then you took the chicken out, but you left the plate in the refrigerator 2 weeks ago. And it's like, what? And so yeah, that's what Lauren's about to do. But I do want to point out the only time that Lauren has been happy during this call was the first 20 minutes or whenever, when he was talking to himself about absolutely nothing. As soon as there was interaction on the other side, his anger has been steadily building the entire time. And now he's boiling over and he's going to start yelling about just shit that either always happens or that's happened before. And now he wants to bring it up because he's upset.
My bills that I have to pay. Why don't you fucking tell me about yours, Jamie? When I ask you about yours, why don't you tell me? Then it's none of your fucking business about mine either.
Okay.
So stop fucking asking. You want me to be fucking blunt like you?
Okay, that's all it took, crybaby.
Jamie, I was sharing fucking information with you because it's supposed to be me and you.
You are terrible with
You
money.
don't want to fucking share information with me.
You are terrible with money.
You don't know how I am with
I
money.
am not.
You don't
Yes,
want to
I
share
do.
information with me. No, you don't.
You are terrible with money.
You don't know how I am with money.
Yes, I do, Lord.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do, Lord.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do, Lord.
You know what you're terrible with? You're terrible with flirting with other fucking people. You really think I'm stupid to Chef Jeff and all them other cocksuckers? Not fucking stupid, Jamie. Stop thinking I am. That's the biggest fucking downfall that you got. Is you think I'm stupid to bullshit on the internet.
Also, the other night you lied about Chef Jeff.
Well, don't give me any shit, Jamie. I don't fucking care what I said the other night. We're not talking about the other night because
Thanks for proving it.
we're not talking about the other fucking night.
Aren't they arguing about something that Jamie Amy supposedly always does, or just did the other day, or just did last week? So he can bring up something that upsets him that happened earlier, but when Jamie tries to do it about what just happened, we're not talking about that. Why are you bringing up old shit?
Because you just fucking flirted with Will. Had to keep your ass up in the air.
Lie to you anymore.
You know what? That's called, Jamie. It's called, it's called trying to cheat.
No, it isn't.
A temptation is too much.
No, it isn't.
Is it too much temptation?
No, it isn't.
Is it too much temptation for you to be down there with your friends and not? It is, Jamie. You got no reason to keep your ass in the fucking air. Bullshit like that.
That wasn't a question.
That's fucking bullshit, Jamie.
Hey, Lord.
It's like you sitting on your goddamn Carter's shoulders with no fucking nothing on underneath you.
Hey, Lord.
What?
You spent $20,000 of unemployment and have nothing to show for it. You are terrible with money.
Jamie, you don't know what I spent in unemployment.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. I'm not talking about it.
Yes, I do.
You don't tell me about your fucking finances. I'm not telling you about mine. You've been acting like this. You've been acting like this for a fucking while. It's irritated the fuck out of me, and I'm just now saying shit. Apparently, I should have said something before.
200 for a snow blow you used once.
I've used it more than once.
Twice.
And you didn't see the fucking picture I sent you with the other two snowblowers at Home Depot? One cost $1,400, the other cost $900.
Do I care?
Do I give a fuck about? You must fucking care. You fucking said something about the snowblower. You trying to find shit on me, Jamie, just to fucking so you can judge me or what? Is that what this relationship is all about? That's what you've been acting like.
I'm showing I know about what you spent money on, as you just stated. I know nothing about it.
It looks to me like you're trying to compare me to Will and Maggie Joe.
How often have you used the table saw you bought?
Often enough.
How much money have you made off of the antiques you had to buy?
Made more than what I spent.
Incorrect.
No, not incorrect.
Remember the
Could have made more.
sale?
Could have made more, but you wanted to keep some stuff.
Remember the yard sale?
Could have made more, Jamie, but you wanted to keep some stuff. So what did I do? I kept it for you. Are you forgetting that we actually have feelings for each other that
You said
is
you needed
almost
to
a
make
year's worth?
600 to break even and you didn't. But you made more.
Jamie, stop trying to find shit on me so to make me look bad.
I forgot.
Do you think that I'm fucking stupid at what your goddamn bullshit is doing right now? Do you not care if we fucking make it together or what?
I could say the same to you, liar.
Don't call me fucking liar. Look at you. You don't fucking flirt with anybody, right? So don't say anything to me, liar.
I never said that.
Oh, like fucking hell you didn't. Are we going to try to make this relationship work, or are we going to...
Truck man. You have his number?
Are we going to make this relationship work, or are you constantly going to do bullshit like this?
Right, I'll flirt with dump truck man. You have his number?
Are we going to make this relationship work, or are you going to continue to do bullshit like this?
The only one doing bullshit is you, liar.
No, it isn't, liar. You flirting with other guys, Jamie, is not acceptable. You flirting with other guys, Jamie, is not acceptable. It's bullshit.
I'll prove you wrong right now.
It's bullshit. You know, how you gonna prove me wrong, Jamie? You already fucking told me your ass was in the air. You already told me your ass was in the air.
Shut up and listen.
Of course you want me to shut up and listen.
A few days ago you made a comment about Jeffrey, yes?
Yes, I did. I was kidding then. But I'm not completely stupid to the fucking internet, because I already said something to you, and you already admitted about flirting with him before.
Sounds like you are lying, doesn't it?
No, it doesn't, Jamie. Do you remember when you first started talking to him? I told you that flirting is not okay.
Okay, so you did then, you didn't, and now you do again.
Jamie, flirting is not okay. You're in a fucking relationship with someone.
Sounds like a liar.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Remember this lawn? It's okay to flirt online.
Guys, we're about an hour in. I need to let my dog out, so I'm going to step away for a minute here. And while I'm gone, I'm just going to play the Jorn style roast of Reborn, and I will be back in just a few minutes.
I'm so funny.
Yo, get down. Get down. Get down. It's your crime clown.
I got a question. Can I get a ride home?
Clobber.
Clobbering time.
Clobbering time? Take that fucking paper bag off your head. Hey, Reborn, Chris Hansen here. It's time to have a seat.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing your host for the roast this evening, Mr. Wes Mo. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Mwah, mwah. Love you all. Weren't all the other comics great? I mean, other than the Lorne Identity, Cornville Three-Way, Cyber Squeak, The Large Father Tron, and Honest, they fucking sucked. Don't clap for them. Let me begin by saying, God bless America. Today we are here not to celebrate Reborn, but to roast him. Reborn, you're looking a little confused. God bless America is a quote from Jesus. I know because you're a foreigner, you've never fucking heard of him. Reborn. More like free porn, am I right? I'm not calling the guy slutty, but he's made more pervs coom than the 7-day free trial from Pornhub. Reborn, let me tell you a little bit about me. I am better than you in every way. I'm more African than you. I'm more American than you. I am darker than you. My nose is wider than yours. Michael Jordan is black. I am more likely to get injured as a result of a police interaction. I don't get sunburns. And there's one more thing. What is it? Oh, yeah. I'm not a fucking robot. Now, maybe Reborn isn't an emotionless android, but I'm pretty sure I saw that dude eating a 9-volt battery backstage. I would tell him to pull his pants down and prove he's a human because robots don't have dinks, but that won't work because he's a Canadian, and those guys don't have dicks either. Reborn? No, what are you doing? Put that little thing away, you rascal. Okay, well, I stand corrected. Today, boys and girls, we learned that not only does Reborn have a dink, but from the looks of it, he's about 8 or 9 years old, and for some reason... All right, guys, I'm back. If you want to see that full video, it is live on my channel. We'll get back to the call now, though.
Jamie, flirting is not okay. You're in a fucking relationship with someone.
Sounds like a lie.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Remember this, Lorne. It's okay to flirt online.
Yeah, and I know goddamn well that you remember me saying that I changed my mind. It's not okay. Because that's how a lot of shit starts. That's how a lot of shit starts.
Oh, so you were lying.
Jamie, don't start. Don't do that shit.
We aren't together, by the way. Did you forget?
I'm not playing that fucking game. You want to continue to say that, we can hang up right now and be done with each other. So make up your fucking mind. Are we together or are we not together? Because I'm not playing this fucking game.
I wouldn't date someone who treats me like this.
Like this? What? And it's okay for you to treat me like this, Jamie? Are you fucking serious? You got your goddamn ass in the air for someone else? You don't want to fucking see me? You're spending a fucking year down there with your goddamn friends?
He is so anger stacked. He is mad about so many things right now. He couldn't find his way back to his original complaint if she asked him, Lauren, what was the thing you were originally mad about? He wouldn't even know, because now it's just all circular arguing. He's going to bring up everything he's ever been mad about, and it's all going to come out like this at once, and nothing can get resolved because he doesn't get over these things. He just buries them down, puts up with it until the next time he gets upset, and then he'll go, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean those things I said. You know that I love you, and then the next time, that new chapter, that new ingredient will get added when he gets angry again and makes a Lorne anger cake with all those anger ingredients. Fuck off.
Because you want to party and fuck all the goddamn time?
but you don't want to come up here and be with me. It's all about you, Jamie. It's all about you. You're down there with a specialist, but you're going to go out to a goddamn football game, sit on some guy's fucking shoulders with your fucking pussy hanging out, no fucking panties. Then you go to these fucking parties. You get sick. You don't know enough to stay the fuck home when a goddamn pandemic's happening. You fucking stupid fucking, your stupid fucking friend MJ invites a whole fuckload of people over the goddamn house so she can get everybody sick. She's real brilliant.
Oh, you said you weren't going to bring up the game anymore. What happened, La?
What happened, Jamie? What happened is that you don't stop your fucking bullshit. If you stop your fucking bullshit, it wouldn't be brought up. If you stop your bullshit, it wouldn't be brought up. But you don't stop your bullshit. You can't get out of the fucking past, Jamie. You're the one that got me to get out of the past, but now you can't get out of the past. Maggie Joe is your fucking past, Jamie. Why are you still down there? Don't tell me it's because. Don't tell me it's because of the fucking specialist. It's not because of the specialist.
You aren't out of the past. You just brought the past up, dummy.
You're not down there because of the fucking specialist. You're down there because of Maggie Joe. You don't want to get away from Maggie Joe.
I'm here for the specialist.
You're not, Jamie, because you're going against everything the fucking specialist is telling you to do. You're supposed to be doing everything that you could so you could get up here with me, and you're not doing it.
This man is going to fail, not be able to get out of rape class for 26 years, but is going to yell at Jamie about not doing what her there have been many specialists who have talked to Lauren and told him not to do stuff, but it took him going to jail. You know, Jamie's not going to go to jail if Jamie doesn't do what the specialist wants her to do.
It's more important that you fucking have your mouth on that golden fucking pussy.
What did the
and that brown asshole. What?
What did the specialist tell me?
Told you to stay the fuck home, Jamie.
Incorrect.
He was telling you all kinds of things, but you weren't fucking doing it.
No long distance travel.
No long distance travel. So, instead of that, let's bring in fucking Rod from another fucking state. That makes it a lot fucking better.
Come on, Einstein, tell me what happened at my appointment.
How the fuck do I know what happened to your appointment, Jamie? You don't bring me to your appointments like I bring you to mine. You don't bring me to your appointments like I bring you to mine because you don't want me to know stuff. You know what that's called? That's called hiding shit. Because you don't tell me anything either. And I ask you about it. You know what that's called, Jamie? It's called hiding stuff.
You get information, you blab it to everyone and throw it in my face.
Blab it to everyone who? Throw what in your face, Jamie? I don't fucking know anything. You know why? Because you don't tell me.
But you just told me what my doctor said, Law.
Yeah, the only thing I knew that your doctor said. Since you've been seeing him. Which has been, what, 5, 6, 7 months now?
Right, but you don't throw it in my face.
Jamie, I'm throwing it in your face at you. I don't think you want to fucking be up here with me. It sure doesn't fucking sound like you do.
You know what?
What, Jamie? Think about what you say before you say it. Don't let your pride get in the way. You want me to believe everything that you say and not question you. But you present these fucking questions, Jamie. I remember back when you were in the hospital in California, you told me that you were going to do everything you could so you could get out of there and get here with me. What happened to that? I want to marry you, Jamie. I love you.
What a weird fucking segue. From yelling to silence back to the one thing that you have to offer this person in your mind, which is the chance at a entire lifetime of this, just arguing and badgering over bullshit, nothing ever being settled, and just building a house on quicksand, waiting for it to eventually collapse.
I don't love the bullshit. And I'll start saying it like it is from now on. You don't have a problem doing it to me, so I'm not going to have a problem doing it to you now.
Shut up. I will not be treated this way anymore. You are an insecure, jealous little 5'6" man. I will never be threatened by a liar like you, complaining about what I do as he lies through his teeth time and time again. This selfish, self-centered man who can't see I'm struggling to even stay mentally healthy and just screams and cries and throws tantrums about him not getting his way. You can fuck off upstairs. I'm done with you. You're the bullshit. Never call me again.
Unbelievable. Why would you say that?
Because it's the truth.
It's not the truth, Jamie.
Yes, it is.
It's not the truth. I'm upset because I feel like you don't want to come up and be with me.
And there's always the qualifier. I'm upset because, and it can't be I'm upset because I'm immature. I'm upset because I'm unable to handle my emotions of feeling unwanted and undesired my entire life and fucked with. So anytime I feel like something's going on with you, it makes me blow up. It's going to be their fault. Like, it has to be something that they're doing that caused them to do it. You know, it's like when he says, "Of course I'm being jealous. I love you," and it's like something you'd hear on a Lifetime movie about, you know, teen dating violence, because his mind never left that 13 or 14-year-old boy who didn't play basketball, so he's not in the NBA now. He's a shirtless pedo in Maine.
You don't get to dictate how I feel and think. It's the truth.
But Jamie, you're doing all this stuff, and you don't see how it affects your health. And you told me back in California. You told me back in California that you're going to try as hard as you could to get better and get here with me. Then you go down there to Maggie Joe's. Jamie, you go down to Maggie Joe's and you do all this. I heard what you said. You go down to Maggie Joe's and you do all this shit and you get sick.
Then answer it.
Then you tell me you're in love with Maggie
I'm
Joe.
stupid and don't know what I'm doing.
No, I don't think you're stupid. But I think you're down there with your friends and you don't want to leave them. You don't want to leave them. Trying everything I can, Jamie, I'm trying everything I can do to get my fucking probation officer and counselor off my fucking case. Because what you've got to care. This is the problem, Jamie. This is the fucking problem. Do you want us to be together or not?
Asked and answered.
Asked and answered. So you don't want to be with me?
Why would I? What do you
Jamie, if you love... What do I what?
I don't.
You don't? You don't want to be with me?
I've said it for months and you don't listen.
Thanks for wasting a year of my fucking life. Thanks for wasting a year of my fucking life and $4,000 fucking dollars buying a goddamn ring for your fucking dumb ass. And thanks for fucking cheating on me all them fucking times, asshole.
I didn't.
What?
The only person whose time was wasted was mine. Constantly being accused of cheating
Jamie?
by an insecure troll of a man who then lies over and over and says he doesn't think that just so I won't leave. You played childish high school games the entire time and never once acted like an adult. It's pathetic someone half your age has more maturity than you do. Also throwing that ring in my face is equally pathetic as you said you wouldn't do that
Do you
anymore.
think it's fucking smart what you're doing?
He's like Perry Caravello yelling at the robot. It's the robot. It's saying things that it's that are already in there. You're not having an argument with a sophisticated AI and just going back and forth. This isn't Rosie from the Jetsons. So you gotta let the robot say what it's going to say and then respond. And I know with its impulse control, that's difficult, which really feeds into that idea that if Lauren ever was face to face with any of these women, there's a really, I'm not going to say it's a guarantee, but there's a really, really good chance that he would put his hands on someone. And of course he would say later, it wasn't him. I'm not that person. I'm not like that. But you got me so mad. But you came home late. There would be something to it. Huh?
Right now?
Insecure ass Mike.
You think it's smart what you're doing right now? You think about the timing that you're doing this shit. You're not thinking about the timing at all, are you? What do you think's going through my mind with you doing this shit right now? Because you purposely started this fucking shit tonight. You know why? Because I'm getting my computer. Bullshit, Jamie. I'm getting my computer. I'll be able to see you on video. That timing is pretty specific, don't you think? This fucking bullshit of you having your ass in the air with Will, timing of that's pretty specific, don't you think? This fucking bullshit with Rod.
I don't give a shit about it. Keep reading into
You
shit
don't
that
think?
isn't there. Like always.
You don't think that's not going to say something to me about you playing games?
Give a shit about it. Keep reading into shit that isn't there. Like always, Lord.
Well, why don't you prove it, Jamie? Why don't you take a picture of yourself right now and send it to me?
I don't have to prove shit to you. I'm done. It's you.
You know why I know goddamn why you don't want to, Jamie. Because these fucking pictures I have up here on the wall, they're not you, are they? Are they, Jamie?
Oh, but you believe it is.
Then that's why you wasn't wanting to fucking send me pictures of you right on the spot. For a year's time, you've been telling me this. You've been telling me this is yours.
Hit us off about that because of some truth, Jamie.
No. I told you how I felt and I won't sit there and be accused of the same old bullshit from an ex. Fuck you.
You want me to be an ex because of the fucking you're doing down there? Why don't you send me a big read now if you have nothing to worry about? Answer so we can talk.
Hi. Why have you made it such a big deal to send me pictures? Jamie, I'm in love with you. I'm not fucking with you in any way. I've never fucked with you. And I'm sorry that I've been so on guard because of what has happened to me in the past. But dealing with my probation officer is not easy. You have no idea how bad I want to fucking marry you. I'm doing everything I can to try to make this work and to get my fucking probation officer off my back. But you don't answer questions that I ask you. And not sending me pictures all this time, what is the big deal in sending me pictures? I want to marry you, Jamie. I don't know why you don't understand that. You mean everything to me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the mean things I said. I'm sorry that we fought. Jamie, I'm asking you again to marry me. I want us back together. I hate it when you tell me that we're not together. I hate it when you tell me we're not together. I love you so much. Jamie, will you marry me? Will you please marry me and let's not break up anymore? Please say yes. You're still saying no on it. You don't have Will's phone? Look how bad we're both crying, Jamie. We don't want to be apart. Will you please marry me? Jamie, I'm buying that ring for you. It's not for anybody else. It's for you. You please.
There's really nothing to say about this other than it's pathetic. You're crying, groveling for this person who you broke up with, you're no longer with, to marry you out of pure jealousy. You've done nothing but fight during this entire conversation, and you're gonna cry and beg, please marry me. I don't want to be without you.
Say yes. Jamie, I don't want us to be apart anymore.
it's obvious we love each other. Otherwise, we wouldn't still be here now.
I have to redo my makeup. I have to work.
Jamie.
And that's a common thing you hear with people who are in abusive relationships, whether it's, you know, emotional or physical, whatever type of abuse it is. One of the partners will say, you know, it's obvious we love each other, or we wouldn't still be here. And it's almost like the putting up with abuse, putting up with the misery, and staying in this long toxic relationship is somehow a badge of accomplishment versus being what could be just you putting up with something for far longer than you should. And it could be sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is leave a situation like that rather than just stay with it because you feel that this is what love is. And if this is what Lauren thinks love is, I mean, it tells you why he'll always be alone, because he can't thrive. He needs this jealousy. I believe if he didn't have this jealousy, if he didn't have this anger, what would he have in his life other than talking about those mundane situations he had? This is the only excitement he has going on.
I love you.
I have to go by.
Please think about.
Please say yes and put us back together where we belong. And can I make me another poster with that pic?
We both said some things we don't really mean. Sometimes love can be like that. Right now they hurt, but they're only words. They're nothing we can't take back. But every time we don't see eye to eye, you worry I might say goodbye. Not on your love, not in this life. Could I ever leave? I wouldn't think twice of letting you go. By now you should know I need you too much. Not on your love, no way in this world could I ever live without you, girl. When times get tough, I'm not giving up, not on your love. When we started out, we made a vow not to sleep till we settled the fight. There have been times we've seen the sunrise, but it always worked out all right. Even in the darkest hour before dawn, I never thought of moving on. Not on your love, not in this life. Could I ever leave? I wouldn't think twice of letting you go. By now you should know I need you too much. Not on your love, no way in this world could I ever live without you, girl. When times get tough, I'm not giving up, not on your love. When times get tough, I'm not giving up, not on your love. I love you, Jamie.
Voice my precious. I'm still staring at your pic. It upsets me that you want to keep your in-the-moment beauty from me all this time. Ugh, I'm tearing up right now. Ugh. I've fallen even further in love with you with this pic, honey. I didn't think that was possible, but I have. And I'm still crying because of it.
Don't believe you. Prove it.
It's slow sending. Believe me now. Love you, Jamie. I'm going to sleep now, precious. We belong together, Jamie. Please say yes again.
The preceding announcement.
And that is the ramblings of a sad and pathetic man. And it's fitting that at one time Lorne was trying to sell printers because every day of his life is like a duplicate of the day before. It's just the same shit over and over again getting printed out. But it's like it's running out of ink and it gets degraded over time because it's far more pathetic than it was before. At least before he had a job, there were times where Lorne would get what he thought were job options and he was excited and excitable. And now it sounds like even he's given up. And all he has to talk about is like the stuff of some successful retiree. And so I'm going to close out the Lorne portion of this call. So thank you so much for joining. I will be streaming again, probably Monday or Tuesday night. Not sure if it'll be a Jorn or a Lorne stream, but I will be streaming again real soon. Before we do go, though, if you do want to stick around, I will play, because Clobber had a request with some of the Cheater Pop stuff. If you're not familiar with Cheater Pop, it was my first show on YouTube that never got to launch on YouTube because I got sued before it aired, but I was catching cheating men in the park trying to pick up prostitutes. And I'm just going to play a couple of quick clips of that. Then I'm going to play us out with a little Jordan song, an original tune to get those baby making grooves going. But again, thank you so much. If you were only here for the Lorne portion of the call, thank you. And thank you to Heelborne for providing the calls, and Slothcat for doing the awesome job on my Reborn roast, ensuring that Reborn never returns to YouTube and stays far, far away where he belongs. So let me just get down to a little cheater pop here, and then we'll close out. So this is Bob, 52 years old, 55 years old. The decoy was 26, and he showed up with gift cards. He wanted to pay for her sexual favors with gift cards because he was trying to save money, and she was a desperate woman. He had been blackmailed several times before and threatened in his past, and estimated that he had about 3 affairs per year. He called them affairs, but they were more than likely they were paid encounters, from what he described. At least 3 per year for the last 10 years. And you'll see this July I will be finally debuting some cheater pop. So here we go. Question 1: what is Sherry going to school for? Now, I want to remind you, you did say this was about more than sex with these, so I expect you to do really well on this, because we did cover these things.
So I remember that when she graduates, it's your story, I'm sure, she's getting a job through a family friend that's related to her husband.
I need to know.
I don't remember the exact.
It's marketing. She's going to school for marketing.
You put that in there?
100%. That's what I have my degree.
I missed that.
Number 2, where did Sherry go on vacation recently, and what was the occasion?
Sure.
There was a period of time where you and I didn't get to talk because I was actually away on vacation.
Oh my God. You'd think I would remember this.
I would think so. If you were showing up to bang some bra, that you would at least know the minimum about her. It was Hawaii. Number 3, what is Sherry's favorite song?
God. I'm really bad at this game. I'm usually really good at trivia, too.
It's the Steve Perry song, Oh Sherry, where her name was given to her.
You put that in there?
I did.
I do not remember that.
Oh, Sherry.
I definitely don't remember that.
What is Sherry's kink and the reason that her husband has a problem with her?
Sherry's kink is being tied up.
All right, now, Bob, do you see the issue here? You knew nothing about Sherry other than the fact that she wanted to get tied up? Okay, so when you tell me that it's not sex related and I tell you you're bullshitting me and you tell me you're not, and you're like, no, I'm not that guy. Bob, you're that fucking guy. Bob, look at me.
Yeah.
You are that fucking guy.
I guess I'm that guy.
Say it. I'm that fucking guy.
That fucking guy.
Yeah. And then the last question, and this should be an easy one. What does Sherry's husband do for a living? It was her reason for being concerned.
It's not real estate.
Are you being fucking real right now?
No,
Bob?
I don't.
Bob, he works in IT for 10 years. Bob, what do you do?
Oh, right. That's right. I work in IT. That's right. That's why she was so worried.
So,
yeah.
With your score of 1 out of 5, would you say that what you were coming here to do today was sex-based, or you were looking to build a relationship with a lovely young woman who's 30 years younger than you?
Yeah. So I think we have to agree that I was coming here for sex-based relationship. Yeah.
And a bonus question.
Okay.
How many kids does Sherry have?
2.
2. So you knew that. He knew you had 2 brats, and that he wanted to tie you up and bang you. Anything other than that, he didn't know. All right, so that's the end of clip 1, and this is a very sad dad. And at the end, after 3 excruciating hours with me, where he was forced to play trivia, and I just ran him through the ringer, he thanked me at the end and promised me that he would never cheat again, and I'm sure he stuck to that. I'm sure he wasn't just lying and then immediately went and picked up another, while his wife is at home taking care of the kids and he's out paying women for sex. So let's play the final clip here. We are moving on to 5 burning questions, and the way 5 burning questions. Oh, and while I say 5 burning questions, I need you to kind of like move your hands like there's flames, not you, flames under your 5. All right, perfect. I'm going to ask you. These are questions based off of either your chat or email, or just observations.
Sure. Sure. So no bullshit. Here's it. Let me give you a little. Okay. If you will. I've visited prostitutes before. Okay. And
I need you to speak up too, because
I visited. I've been with prostitutes.
Okay.
Okay. And I hope
that's really risky behavior.
The issue with prostitutes is, as much as they might like me or vice versa, there's no relationship there. There's no back and forth.
Perfect. I want to actually bring up something that you wrote.
Sure.
You said, if I thought you were a mean or abusive person, I would for sure have picked up on that. I can tell you're a loving, sweet woman who's just feeling stuck and underappreciated, underloved, and underfucked. That was me you were talking to. You
probably gotten lazy.
You gave LinkedIn information. How hard would it have been for her or me to go to everyone on your LinkedIn? Hey, guess what this guy's doing? Guess what he's doing? Let me show you his picture. Let me show you his chat log. And then what happens? Because then it's not personal, it's professional. And I would imagine at 55, the last thing you want to do is go start over at a fucking Best Buy because you couldn't keep your dick in your pants or hiring prostitutes, right? People are going to look at you. They're going to want you around their kids or their wives or their company functions. Bob's not getting invited to my fucking Kwanzaa party. Number 4, when we spoke about arrangement, you said you were going to be paying her with gift cards, or that was your idea. Now, when I say that out loud, do you understand how ridiculous that sounds? You were going to pay for her vagina with gift cards.
Back to being selfish. I wanted to save money.
Okay. Can you look at the camera and say, guys, don't pay for vagina with gift cards?
Guys, don't pay for vagina with gift cards.
Thank you.
That's embarrassing.
If you were to consider all the money that you've wasted on sex.
Yeah.
You said you have teenage kids. Are they going to college?
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe that money could have been, if you would have put $1,000 of this fuck money into Bitcoins like a year ago,
Been really smart.
It would have been really smart, but instead you put it into vaginas and buttholes and I'm assuming mouths. Don't make that face. He probably put it in a butthole, right?
No.
It went near a butthole. It went near a butthole.
Near.
Round 2 is trivia.
Okay.
For competing in trivia, you ensure that your chat log will be forever deleted.
Okay.
Is that something you're interested in?
Yeah, sure. Absolutely.
Don't tell me, tell the buttons. All right, let's try that again. Don't tell me, tell the buttons.
Give me a Y, give me an E, give me an F.
And then one more time. Are you interested?
I am interested.
And then pause.
Sorry.
Pause over the button, and we'll do that thing like where they go to commercial, right? Right? We're watching. Now pause. Perfect. All right. This trivia is based off the knowledge of the woman you were here to meet today. Yes. The point is to find out just how well you know the woman you were here to cheat with and potentially risk your family and marriage over. Okay. Participation in this round will ensure your email exchange will be forever hidden. Okay. Are you ready to play?
Yeah.
Question 1.
Hunger Strike, Temple of...
Whoa, slow down there, Jordan. So that was it. Thank you again for joining me on this shorter episode of Worst After Dark. I will be back either tomorrow night or Tuesday with another stream, probably a longer stream, and then July 5th I will be streaming. I'm aiming for an 8-hour, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. stream to celebrate July. So it's that time of night, and if you are cuddling with someone close and you are looking for something to get romantic to, and this doesn't do it for you, you cannot blame steer music.
Hunger Strike,
Sleep
Temple of
well.
God. Rock on. I don't mind stealing bread from the mouths of decadence. But I can't feed all the powerless when my cup's already overfilled. Yeah. But it's on the table, the fire is cooking. And they're farming babies, the slaves are working. Blood is on the table, the mouths are choking. I'm going hungry. Yeah. I don't mind stealing bread from the mouths of decadence. I can't feed on the powerless when my cup's already overfilled. But it's on the table, the fire is cooking. And they're farming babies, the slaves are working. And it's on the table, the mouths are choking. I'm going hungry, yeah. 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 How about stealing bread? How about stealing bread? I'm going hungry, yeah. I'm going hungry, yeah. I'm going hungry, yeah. I'm going hungry, Thank you.